When suffering happens, one would like to overcome the suffering. So we want some anchor. And we try to pray to the divine to help us to overcome such a suffering. So it prays, it tries to remember the divine. On the other hand, imagine if everything happened to a human being according to his mental wishes in this world, he would never have bothered about divinity. If everything happens of what you want in this world is going to give you everything, why would you need God? So you need God because there is something that you are missing, you are losing. That I tell in another way also, your mind doesn't stop anywhere except divinity because it is looking for the same peace that it had enjoyed by remaining in the self. So that's how it suffers, that suffering connects it to divinity. If it is away from the divine, it suffers again, then it gets connected to divinity. So we must consider a suffering in this world as a boon, as a blessing, as a grace. And divine gives us an opportunity to know our real self, to get connected to our source. So, though it is unfortunate, nobody would like to suffer. But without suffering, I feel I would never have known anything about the divinity. Even for no reason also we suffered because we wanted that truth. But only the suffering brought us. What suffering Buddha had to undergo? He was a prince. He was given every comfort. His parents, his father never wanted Buddha to come outside the world and know anything wrong of the world. Yet, when the time was right, the destiny brought him out. But the moment he saw somebody else with whom he had no connection at all, it was no blood relation, no friend, not known, that person was suffering with old age and some illness, Buddha became restless. But usually for us in this world, either my own body suffers, then I suffer, or somebody connected to me very closely, if they suffer, then we suffer. If somebody, innocent person is suffering in the Middle East or anywhere else in the world, we don't get affected easily so much because we are not connected, our consciousness is not connected. But to Buddha, his consciousness got connected to himself. Why should we become old? Why should we die? Why should we become ill? He became restless and he gave up his beautiful kingdom, a beautiful wife, a beautiful child, until he couldn't find that truth. Thus, sometimes suffering can help us to get connected to divine. Another example is Kunti. Kunti tells Krishna, when we were suffering, when my children didn't have any kingdom at all, they were being subjected to injustice and cheating, everything. Still our minds were very peaceful and happy because every time we used to remember you only. You would come and help us. We prayed always, oh Lord, help us, we are into trouble. But today we have the empire, my children, my son is the emperor, everything is there in this palace. But still my mind is not that happy that the moment that I would remember you and you would come. Please give me suffering, Krishna, so that I can remember you.